first met, I think it was in London earlier this year at the WebRTC Global Summit. So when we met, I realized we have a kindred spirit. So Philippe, the name switch, is the CIO for Groupama, an insurance company. And he's been doing some very interesting things, innovating in telecom app development. Again, back to this DIY focus. Philippe and his team have been building it themselves. So this is just a taster for what we'll hear from later. But Philippe, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'm from an insurance company. I'm based in Lyon. The name of this company is Groupama Rhône-Alpes Auvergne. Tomorrow, I will show you a few innovations that we did in my company using open source, asterisk, and with the Lego and the do-it-yourself spirit. And I will talk about method and principle that we need to learn and apply to innovate, to create new markets in a large company for growth. Here, one of the innovation, the name is Grand Village. It's a social network of producers of goods and services. Well, in 2016, 50% of French companies are not visible on the internet. Mostly, for example, farmers, if they decide to sell directly their product. So we decide to help to change that. We ensure these companies, they are our customers. So how it works? Producers, they are Groupama customers, mostly farmers, post their offers, information on Grand Village using web desktop, smartphone, tablet, but also they can use their feature phone because many farmers have this kind of phone in their pocket. They can send an SMS or they can call and leave a message, calling or texting the same number. We use text-to-speech and speak-to-text services to provide on Grand Village the voice message and the text-to-speech message. So it's simple and it's free. It's free if they are one of our customers. On the other side, everybody in the world, mostly town dwellers, can follow these producers, like on every social network. They build their own village. Push notification, email, and badges notification will be sent on their smartphone or on their tablet. So our goal is to increase, with this innovation, the business of our customers. They buy an insurance contract in our company, and we increase their businesses to increase their loyalty. We have used WebRTC to allow consumers using their tablet, iPad or Android, to call the feature phone of the producer. Well, lean startup, design thinking, and effectuation method and principles are the project manager tools if you want to innovate, and we are using this kind of principles in our project.
Thank you, Philippe. Perfect. And the reason we have Philippe here is, first of all, he's not telco. He's from an insurance company, and he's innovating in telecom app development, and also from a large corporation. There was a tweet last week, I think it was, from Accenture saying, large companies, they can't innovate. They need to sort of hire innovation managers and then talk to lots of startups. Well, here's an example where we have a leader within Groupama that is innovating and doing some really cool stuff. So do we have any questions from the audience? Go on, James. I know you want to ask.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fascinated to find out how you're doing WebRTC from mobile platforms, because it's tricky, particularly using open source solutions. So how are you doing it? What's the secret sauce?
Of course. I just want to explain this. This is how we did using an Asterix platform. So we bought SIP trunk on the site called the feature phone, and we have a SIP over WebStock socket between the iPad and the Asterix platform.
Yeah, very simple answer to a very complicated question. So thank you.
Perfect. Any other questions while Daniel gets set up? Oh, yeah, go for it.
In the context of being innovating inside a larger organization, I mean, I guess where are you taking or getting the direction or inspiration for the areas in which you want to try and solve problems? Are you looking at problems within the core business, or are you getting a list of things that would be nice if the organization could do?
Well, I'm thinking about the current conference right now. I think for me it's a very big opportunity to see partners. I like to say to put something in the fridge. You know, when you start an innovation, you are starting about what you know, what you have connection between maybe partners or guys that you met, and then you try to solve a human problem. This is like a start. Okay, for example, for farmers, when I decide to start this project, at the time there were a big crisis on the farmer side, but we insure farmers, we insure harvest. So I thought that if I can mix some technologies, you know, WebRTC, SMS, text-to-speech, speech-to-text, we could do value for our customers and maybe solve some problems. Well, in fact, the farmer crisis in France is always this summer, for example. Maybe you saw that it's a very difficult business right now for farmers. So I do believe if you start, what tools do you have in your head, what you know, who you are, and on the other side, you are looking for the human pains. I'm liked to think this. Well, because we are engineers, we can find a solution and mix this technology together. So I'm sure I will meet some very interesting partner in this room. Thank you.
And I think is, again, the power behind the T word, the telecom word, is it connects virtually everybody. And what we're seeing here is a way lots of people are searching online and they're able to connect with a farmer that maybe only has a feature phone, but they can still connect because you search on strawberries, you see that it pops up in the local search, and you're able to connect. Now, they're not doing any of the website, but this is a great example of how you can help portions of society be more included online. So again, I think it's a great initiative. So again, Philippe, thank you so much. Great presentation.
Thank you.